when we talk about as far as details that are now coming across, let's shift focus now to other stories this morning, because this is coming across when we speak of relationships, whether it be dating or marriage, there often comes a moment of doubt. Now, the partner having a glance at someone or having a conversation with the opposite gender, there is suspicion that creeps when that happens. But in India, it is no longer about suspicion. Cheating seems to be in the air, and it is quite shockingly spreading faster than ever. Now, why is it being said shockingly? It is because we are a country where even kissing or holding hands in public seems to be a form of PD or public display of affection, which is, frowned upon or looks like a taboo. But just a week ago, there has been discussions with the censor board's decision to cut at least the 33-second kissing scene in the new Superman film. Now, it was considered as overly sensual for a sanskari Indian audience. Well, a survey that we will be discussing today proves that Indian society is not as sanskari as we might think. Madison, a dating app which is now gaining more and more followers in India, has come out with a list of cities where cheating seems to be more prominent. And this is going to shock you as far as the details that now have been coming in, because this is not for the first time that Madison has now conducted such a survey. In fact, its overall findings on Indian scenario has drawn major eyeballs as well. Let's take a look exactly when it comes to such kind of status of relationships that seems to be changing with time. Now saying that in Kanchipuram and Tamil Nadu has jumped from rank number 17 to rank number 1, and this has all happened in a span of 1 year itself. The details coming in from Madison as far as the survey report is concerned. Delhi NCR dominates top 20 with 9 places set to be on the list. Also being said as far as India, which is now leading the way in redefining when it comes to modern relationships. Also talking about that 53% of the surveyed Indians admitted to infidelity, they admitted to cheating. Numbers, however, have been suggesting that there has been growing acceptance of non-monogamy, not having just one partner, more than one partners. Now, as far as when it comes to such kind of details are concerned, it is no longer just about sneaking around and hoping that no one catches you. From discreet profiles to secret match options, cheating has also gone digital. Now, at the tips of your fingertips, as we talk about Madison that seems to be leading the pack, let's get you a sneak peek as to how having an affair has been made easy. Now, as far as when it comes to, on digital platforms is concerned, many of the applications that are accessible to all, now when it comes to the status that, making your profile, one seems to see and to tick mark. There are single males seeking females, attached males seeking females, male seeking males. As far as when you can see the tick mark, it is more on attached males. That means who are committed are now seeking relationships outside commitment. The limits that anything goes, something short-term, something long-term, undecided, whatever excites me, where anything that goes, because here it is all about taking risk. Now, as far as when it comes to the options are now concerned, this seems to be the list as far as being released on part of Madison. The society may call this as cheating a sin, pap, but the fact of the matter is that people continue to have affairs. And it is not stopping. But what leads to one partner cheating on the other, there have been other details and data that have now been shared. Now, what drives infidelity? Well, it can be out of boredom. That seems to be the maximum 63%. This is the survey done by the extra-marital dating app Glidden. Then normalization of infidelity, where people become more acceptable of cheating partners. That has gone up to around 20% being reported. Partner conflicts around 10%. Having conflicts with your partner led to you cheating or looking at a third person while being in a committed relationship. These are as far as when it comes to cheating now is concerned. That has been now generally tagged as something in which most cases a man does. Now, this is the thinking of the Indian society and many else places. If a man does that, more or less it can be looked upon as a mistake, can be moved on from that fact. But when we speak of 64% of the Indian men admitting that they have cheated or they have tried to, or even they have thought about it, this is something that the statistics don't tell the same story as far as in India is now concerned. 55% of Indian women also say that they have considered it or they have admitted when it comes to infidelity. Now, as far as these data that are now being shared, it is interesting, but also a concern that is now being raised over the growing status of changing relationships within the country, within our society. With that, we head into a short break. You're watching Times Now.